It's Monday morning in downtown Bakersfield.
There you go. Thank you.
Another day to impact the lives of thousands and in a very unique way.
I think that the most rewarding aspect of this job is that we're able to show love to them and acceptance and compassion.
Stewards Inc.'s mission is to really ignite hope and inspire futures amongst the most vulnerable in our community.
But to first understand the impact Stewards Inc. has today, you'll need to meet the founder, John Marshall, recalling Stewards Inc.'s both humble and startling beginning.
We got started 13 years ago and retired and decided I needed something to do. Went back to the rescue mission that I had worked in when I was 12 years old and asked what I could do to help.
Marshall was asked to assemble a crew to make simple repairs in the facility, but he quickly noticed a trend come payday.
On the first of the month, they disappeared. I couldn't figure out what happened. They came back, disappeared the first of the next month. So I began asking them, what is going on that you disappeared the first of the month? Finally, a couple of them leveled with me that they were receiving SSI, disability, and that's when their check came in on the first. And so at that point, they wanted to spend their money, and they would go out and spend it on some things that were good, but many things that were not good, drugs and alcohol, and things like that.
Marshall wanted to give options when it came to managing their money, but beyond that, he wanted to create a system that was different.
There has to be some expression of friendship, fellowship, love, compassion. It has to be in there somewhere, and we can provide that with the management of money.
The relationships that they do have usually aren't very healthy. They're disabled, and they're really susceptible to the things of this world that are not good.
I mean, our real goal is to ensure that our clients have a roof over their heads so that their housing is paid, that they have enough money to last them throughout the month for food, for any medicine that they may need, and then for clothing and other incidentals. But beyond that, we also want to recognize that there's a much larger need, and it's a spiritual one.
Andre Gonzalez says Stewards Inc. is able to differentiate from other state payee services because of their ability to serve in a much deeper way.
We're really in this to see a community transformation in order for our community to better reflect the kingdom of God. And in order for a community to transform, individuals must transform, individual lives must transform.
If we can help them every day, sometimes, just reconnect with something good and something positive, then we've done our job.
They are now seeing that mission play out in the lives of clients like Sylvester Shelton.
They're my backbone. They got my back.
Who has now been able to get on his feet, rent his first apartment, and lead a successful life.
They congratulate me and pat me on the back. People don't get that too often, a pat on the back. So they congratulate me, and when I need my books, like I need books or something, they write me out a check to them.
For Robbie Sutton, her work at Stewards Inc. means a chance to impact lives beyond the paycheck.
We don't just hand them checks. We help teach them. We train them and teach them. And we are so involved with what goes on with them. We really do care about them. We really do love them.
Now, with over 1,600 clients, Stewards Inc. works with strategic partners to change lives in our community, including Wells Fargo Bank.
One of the visions of Wells Fargo is that we want to be able to satisfy all of our customers' financial needs. And this is one way for us to do this. When you look at Bakersfield, there are so many individuals out there who don't know how to manage money. And for most, they just get their paycheck or they get their check and it's gone within just a few hours or a few days. With the program at Stewards Inc., which is so wonderful, is that they are able to sit down, take that direct deposit, and make sure that the very important bills need to get paid, like their rent, like their phone bill, things that are very important to a client, and we want to make sure that they stay in good standing with the place that they may be living or some of those key bills that they want to have paid.
The leaders at Stewards Inc. hope their work will leave a lasting impression on the community here in Bakersfield and beyond.
And we're working not only to transform their lives and take care of their physical and economic needs, but also their spiritual needs and their social needs, to connect them with others so that they can live a more abundant life. And that's what sort of keeps us in the game and sustains us. Yes, it may be hard, and some of our clients may get frustrated and they may get out of control. But beyond all that, they're still human beings, and they're still part of this community. And so we all have to remember that.
We believe that within the heart of that person, there is God, and that person is created in the image of God. And with that in mind, we can then work with that person with the hope that hope will come alive in them in some way or some others.
With offices in Bellflower, California and Fresno, California, the work of Stewards Inc. will impact many more lives. To get involved or get information, follow their work by visiting stewardsinc.org or visit their page on Facebook.